Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and in this video I will be showing you how to customize and organize your desktop just the way I have here as you can see in my desktop. So this video is on a special request from some of my viewers. If you have any video topic that you would like me to make a video on, just write down the topic in the comment and I'll definitely make a video on it. Alright, for this video we will be using few softwares. Let me give you an overview of the software we're going to use. So for the desktop customization we will be using Rainmeter for the Windows and Widgets for the Mac. As for the desktop organization we have Stardock, Fences, and for the Mac it's iCollections. Now this iCollection is a paid software, one-time payment on the App Store, $30 plus the taxes whatever your country you're living in, and there's a free trial available, right? So all these softwares they have a links, download links available in the description, you can check. So here in the video I'll be showing you the Windows version only because I do not have the Mac at the moment. So let's go ahead and take a look into the Rainmeter first. So the link for the Rainmeter is already in the description. There we go. And once you reach the website, you have to click the download and the download will automatically start for you. Install it and you will be able to see something like this. So this is the default interface of the Rainmeter software that you going to look like, right? The Illustrator skin, it comes with it when you install it. So you will have all these clock, disk, Google network, recycle bin, system, and the welcome available to you the moment you download it, right? You can use them like, let's say we have a recycle bin, you can click load, and as you can see I have a recycle bin up here saying 0 items of 0.0 bytes, right? So this one comes with it. Now as you can see on the right side, I have a network, disk, and the system already loaded. So which means I have the network already loaded. As you can see, I can unload it, right? And then at the same time, I have a system and the disks also. So these three I'm using from the Illustrator itself. Now, when it comes to something else, those ones can be customized. If you know the programming, you can program the skins yourself. This is a demo of the programming, right? You can already program these skins if you know how to program. If not, if you are a normal user, you can simply go ahead to the Google and type Rainmeter skins. Yeah. This website is also mentioned in the description, so feel free to check this one out. Here you will find tons of themes for the Windows where you can just download it and apply it straight away. So let's choose one. Let's say we have a Jarvis or the Shield OS. Click on it and download. Once you see an dialog box, open this one with the skin installer, and here we have something like this, right? So this is a installer for the Rainmeter skin. So we have Avengers as a skin, and then we have three different layouts: old, hollow, or a big. Now make sure to uncheck this dialog box, right? This specific option, so it doesn't apply all the skins at the same time, because if you do not, it will apply all the skins and it will be a mess for you to handle. So once you install it, you should be able to see your Avengers here in the Rainmeter. So after this one is pretty simple. Just click on any of the theme you want and load it, right? Here we go. It's in the back. So you can load it just the way you want to load. So let's go ahead and click the radar. We have a radar here, and let's take the Jarvis option as well. mm, prefer the hollow one. There we have. So let's move this one to a different position where we can easily see and recognize these ones. So after this, you have your own options to play with. After you're done playing with them, or you can say that after you have decided where you want them to settle down, right? Place them where you want them to settle down. After that, click on the options and uncheck this option, draggable, so that these skins cannot be dragged from the place that they are placed on, or you might accidentally click on it and drag it somewhere else, and later on you might not find the same position or won't like it at the same position because it can be a little off by few of the XYs. So uncheck this option, draggable, so it doesn't move, and at the same time the position, keep it on the desktop. So any work you do, any new window you open, as you can see, they are not coming on the windows, right? They stays on the desktop. Now as for the Jarvis, let's put the Jarvis onto the topmost. So once I open any window, the Jarvis will stay on the top. It will not go to the desktop. On the other hand, if I put it on the desktop, it stays on the desktop and it won't come in my work. Right? So this is how you can customize your desktop in a really easy way. Some of you might find these skins are not up to the level of your standard, or they are not edited in the way you want them to be. Let's say, for example, that in the disk section you have 5 disks, right? You have 5 hard drives or 5 partition of your disk, right? I have 4 here, and in the skins it's only showing 3. So you can customize those options. Just right click on the skin and click edit skin. These are a very basic programmings, right? So I'm using here as a notepad plus plus, which gives me a little bit more control and organization over the programming languages. So as you can see, we have multiple options here for the 4, right? Then we have 3, 2, and 1. So we have 3 for each. As you can see up here, I have a measure use disk and total disk for the 5th one, but not here at the bottom. So if you want to add a 5th one, like another one, copy and paste this one downstairs, like after the 4, put it as a 5, 5, 5, 5. And once you expand these options, you might have to change few of the settings in a specific pattern. So let's say we have a label ID. Let's take a look into the label ID. We have X, Y, W, and H, and then this is 10, and the Y is 100, this is Y 80. So we have a gap of 20, which means for the 5th one you have to add 20 more. So the Y should be 120. W and H is the same, so you left it as the same. Text is disk 3, disk 4, and the 5th one is gonna be disk 5. Same goes for the rest of these two options as well. So once you're done, save your skin and come outside, refresh the skin, and it will show all the disks that you have recently created. All right, this sums up our Rainmeter. So this is a really easy way to customize your desktop just the way you want it to be, to make it more convenient for you guys to use multiple options, right? It also looks good. On the other hand, the second software that we are going to use is the fences. Fences softwares can be used for the organization, right? So the link is already available in the description. Once you reach the website, just click on the try free option. This will download the software for you. If it doesn't, click this link, click here, and it will automatically pop up, right? Most of the time it doesn't, so feel free to click this one before the timer finishes, and it will download for you and install it. Now, keep in mind the fences software. This one is a little stubborn, so it doesn't show anything on your desktop, but in the background it's installing. It only appears when it's completely ready and have loaded everything. So do not click multiple times on the taskbar saying, oh, why my setup is not opening, why is that. Let it finish, it will install automatically. Once you're done, you will have an icon here on the desktop saying customize fences. Now this one is just for the customization of the fence. The fences you are going to create is going to be entirely different. So let me show you how you can customize your fence before I show you how to actually use it. So this is a welcome screen. Here is the getting started tips that how to create a fence. So draw a rectangle on your desktop and choose create fence. Rename a fence, move over the title of the fence group and click to rename. Adjust the fence, click and drag the edge of a title bar or of a fence group to move or resize, right? So this is just a demo in instructions for you guys to use how to getting started. So then we have a chameleon option here. This one actually hides your not exactly hide, but it blends your icons, desktop icons into the background, right? Sometimes you might feel like your desktop backgrounds icons, they are way too much, right? So you can blend them into the desktop. So once you click this option, they will go into a grayish mode, completely blending with your desktop background. You can still see them, but they are not noticeable enough. Like the colors are ripped off. So this is a chameleon. It changes according to the wallpaper you put on. Then we have a personalization. There we have multiple options for background color, icon tint, tab style, show headers, how you want the headers to show, always, mouse over or never. And then we have some additional tweaks. These are the options you can use to customize the layout and the coloring of the fence that you are creating. And then we have folder portals. Folder portals are something that you have, let's say for example, you have a folder that is deeply saved in one of the drive and it's multiple folders above it, so every time you have to access it you have to click through multiple folders, right? So you, instead of that, you can create a folder portal out here in the desktop for that specific folder, so that whenever you want to open some specific file from that folder, it's easily available to you, right? As you can see in the picture, these are the multiple folders that can be opened right from the desktop, even though the Dropbox folder is within 10 different folders, right? Underneath here, these are all the instruction or the help tools you can say. So once you click on it, a pop-up opens giving you an instruction how to use it actually. So let's say how to create a folder portal. It opens a pop-up saying draw a rectangle, right click on the show this folder desktop or more option and so on, right? So these are the help tools you can use. Then we have a peek option. Peek option works the same as we have a peek option here on the taskbar saying on the very edge of our taskbar there is an option called show desktop. Once you click on it, everything minimizes, right? So the peek option works the same for the fences as well, because here in the taskbar you will see an option saying show fences, and once you click on it, all the fences that you have on the desktop will appear. It's the same phenomenon. And then we have a quick hide. Quick hide is an option that you can use to hide your desktop icons temporarily. So double click on your desktop and your icons go away saying bye bye. They're still here. Double clicking blank space on your desktop will make your icon appear and disappear. Double click again to reveal, right? So once you double click again, they're back. And then we have a roll-ups. Roll-ups is something that, let's say you have a, actually it's better if I show you. So once you draw a rectangle here, you see two options, create a fence here or a folder portal. So create a fence here and we name it JSync. After that, you can manually add few of the desktop icons into it, as you can see, and you can manually resize it by simply clicking and dragging. And this is how we have one of our fence created for those specific desktop icons. Now they won't be here, they're only there. You can still use them. You just have to double click on it and they will work the same. They are just in a small container on a one side of the desktop, completely organized, right? And then the roll-ups, as you can see up here, the roll-ups is something that, let's say, some people might not be comfortable with having multiple of these boxes showing on the desktop. So in that case, what you can do is you just simply click and drag this one to the top or to the left, to the top actually, and it will align itself to the top, right? So once you hover over it, take your mouse on it, and it will show itself. You can still see those options, but once you take your mouse out, it goes back. So that way you won't have to worry that it will come in the way or might look weird or odd. It stays on your desktop, only accessible when you want to access it, right? So this is a fence. Now let's take a look into the folder portals as well. So same way, drag and create a rectangle, create a folder portal, and there you will see an option to select one of the folder. Select a folder, and once you're done, all your folders inside that Avenger will be available to you. Let's take a look into these ones. Rainmeter, and we have skins, Avengers. As you can see, the folders that I have here in the folder portal, they are exactly the same that we have here. Now if you go into, let's say, hard drive, and we have two different options, main storage and main storage of programming file, like configuration setting. So main storage is this photograph, a small bar. Here if you go in actual, we have a same photograph saying a bar. So let's say we created a new file here. Let's say, let's just create a folder. As you can see, a new folder is created immediately. If I rename it, it will be renamed in the fence as well immediately, right? So this is how you can create a folder portal. And again, the folder portal works the same. If you want to hide it, you can pin it to the top and it will goes away, right? There we go. They all goes away. And then after this, we have a tab option, right? So drag one fence on top of the another to create our tabs. Now, here we have. So we have one folder here, and let's create another folder for, let's say, Illustro. And if I don't want to have two different boxes, I can create tabs, create a tab. So here, if I drag these ones to the top, we have the tabs. This works same as the browsers. Like in the browsers, we have multiple tabs. You can easily switch between them. This one works the same in the same way. You can easily switch and they are within the same container. They won't take that much of the space, right? So these are the instruction sheet how to create a tab and some additional settings you guys want to explore. Pages. Pages works in a way of the mobile phone. Like let's say you have an Android or an iPhone, doesn't matter which one, you have multiple pages for your icons, right? The pages works the same way. So you can click your left and a right icon, left and a right mouse buttons and drag your desktop so you can access multiple pages just the same way you have in the phones. Here are some of the rules you can add for your fence. So these are the general rules that you can apply to all the new fences you create, or any new file or the folder that you create, or anything you download. So any rule you create here will affect your entire operating system, that how it works. The last option is the layout. These are the simple layout options that you can tweak in the way you want them to tweak. So this sums up our video, and hope you guys like it. Please do like and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the next video. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.